Hey YouTubers, I thought it was about time I make another video, so I'm going to show you all my Christmas present I got for myself. This big package here, the big FedEx truck just delivered to my porch, and I ordered myself a vinyl plotter to make car decals and stuff like that from UsCutter.com. They have a lot of tutorials and unboxing videos and stuff like that, but none of them on this series plotter. They have one video on all of YouTube that I found on the TC series plotter, so I decided to go through the process of unboxing it and putting it together and showing you my first couple runs on my own. This video is going to feature a couple guest stars because I'm out here in my living room, but you can see my dog Izzy there behind there checking the new box out, and I'm sure you'll see the others. So there's the carton all labeled up. It took about 3 days from Redmond, Washington to get to East Tennessee. But it looks like it's double box, banded, all the fragile electronic stickers and everything. So it looks like they package it pretty good. Let's open it up and see what's in the box. Alright, I had to kind of sit the camera up a little bit. I'm in a bit of a confined space, but you can see I got the box open. It was all double banded, wrapped in plastic. It's a box inside of a box. I'm not going to go into too much detail because there's a couple other videos up there about these things being unboxed, so I'm just going to start pulling components out. The dust cover for the machine to cover it up when you're not using it. Then the whole top of the box appears just to be the stand. The two rollers, your media rollers, that go on the back of the stand to unroll your vinyl. Parts of the stand, it's either the side panel or the front panel. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out when I go to put the stand together. Big old box of parts and the checklist of everything that's supposed to be in there. I haven't even gotten to look in there. Let me put the checklist down. But we've got serial cable, USB cable, some more parts for the stand, a bag of screws, and the power cord for the unit. Some of the other unboxing videos have shown the software and all being in this box. There was a little bit of a snafu with my order, and I ended up getting a different machine, and I had already gotten the software from where the order got messed up, so I do have the software. It just wasn't packaged in with the cutter. Bag of casters for the stand, the wheels. There's my blades and my pen plotter. See if I can get them up closer to the camera. The blades there and the pen plotter you can see in the inner bag. And now for the fun part, because this thing looks like it's packaged in here pretty good in heavy foam. And it's all one big piece of foam, so I'm going to try to carefully pull it out and pull the ends off of it. There we go. This mold is form-fitted. The foam is all form-fitted around the ends of the machine, so it's a little... But what I'm going to do is so y'all can see it, is I'm going to it is a pretty heavy unit. I'm going to put these foam blocks down in front of the box here. And there's the machine itself. After I get everything unpacked, I'll take the camera in and zoom in on everything tight so you can see it. But that's the 31.5-inch TC cutter, the TC series. Like I said, I wanted to do this video because all the videos on YouTube show the MH series. There's several more videos on the SC series, but there's one video on the TC series. So we're going to find out. Now there's a couple more parts left in the box, and that's just the rest of the stand pieces. Looks like the two sides. And the feet. So what I'm going to do now is make an attempt to put this stand together, and then when I get it all together, I'll show it to you. But that's just the general unboxing. There's not a whole lot in the package. Stand, vinyl rollers, and the machine itself. But I'll be back when I get this stand put together. I've heard some videos say it's a nightmare, others say it's pretty easy. So we're going to find out. Well, ladies and gents, there it is. That's the stand. As far as putting it together, if you've ever used a screwdriver in your life, you can put one together. It's not that hard to figure out. As far as quality, well, it's a stand. Because apparently they're using kids way too young in China to make this thing because they can't count out 28 screws because I'm 3 screws short. So me and my wife are going to run out to dinner and I'm going to go into Lowe's instead of trying to order a screw and wait for it to get shipped here. But other than that, no big whips. Like I said, as far as quality, it's just extruded. I don't even think it's aluminum, but it's some kind of extruded metal. All the screws are cutting their own threads, so you're going to wear your wrists out. I wouldn't recommend using a screw gun like UsCutter did in their video, because I can just see easily stripping the screw heads out, because I did it on one of them. But yeah, they cut their own threads, so you really got to kind of torque down on them to get them to go in, and some of them go right in, so it's not a real, you know, for a machine as precise as a plotter, they ought to put the same level of care into making their stands. But it's going to hold it up in the air, it's going to hold my roll of vinyl, so it serves its purpose. I'm not going to call it the best thing in the world, but anyway, off to get some dinner and go to Lowe's to get me a screw. Actually, 3 of them. Back in a little bit. Alright everybody, here it is. I finally got the machine put up on the stand. Like I said, I had to go to Lowe's and get a couple screws. And it took one call to UsCutter to figure out how to put the top brackets on. But other than that, it was a no-brainer. Like I said, if you can twist a screwdriver, you can put this stand together. What everybody cries about putting these stands together, I have no idea. It's, I mean, as long as like I said, the fittings, the screws are tight, you're going to wear out your wrist putting it together, but it don't take a rocket scientist. But here's the TC sitting on top of it, and I'll zoom in on it. This is the TC. This is a 31.5-inch TC. There's a little bit of a story behind this. When I ordered and paid for a refurbished one, and there was some kind of computer goof up, and they sold me something they didn't have, so I got to give UsCutter's kudos on this one. They manned up and just sent me a brand new one that included the stand and everything. So there it is. It's got a 30-inch roll loaded into it right now. I haven't gotten around to putting the drivers on the computer, so I can't run it for you at the moment. But that'll give me another video to make is when I start cutting with this thing. I just now got it all put together. I kind of set the blade to cut one single sheet of paper, and I've got the blade in there, but now I need to go and start doing the computer end of it. I'll do a little bit of a walk around so you can see it, but this is the TC version. Just roll the whole thing out. You don't see the back side of them in too many videos. There's the levers for the locking wheels and the 30-inch roll of vinyl that's on there. Here's one of my guest stars running by. But I can't wait to see the thing run, and that'll be my next video. Y'all have a go.